Peace and love. It's your boy, King of Higher Self, aka a lad. Oh man, you gotta have fun. Gotta have fun. That's part of your chakras. You know what I mean? That's your lower chakras. Really, that's all your chakras for real. If you ask me, off of my study and knowledge and experience, that's all your chakras. But that's more that creativity, ego, type of feeling. Peace and love to y'all. Like, share, and subscribe if you want to. If you just watch this video, thank you. This was a special request by one of my favorite goddesses in the conscious community, Ursweetplace. This for you. This for my goddess, Ursweetplace. We're gonna talk about meditation. You know what I mean? So let's talk about it, because I do a lot of fucking meditation, especially recently. Like, I don't know if I told you guys in one of my last videos that during Mars retrograde, I had a whole goddamn shifted within myself, and I've been having to, calm myself down. But now I'm on a whole nother level. You know what I mean? But her question was, basically how to start. When you're meditating, how to start, how to get used to meditating. You know what I mean? And that's a good question. She was telling me, like sometimes you fall asleep during meditation, or you can also like get sidetracked, because I remember I used to get that sidetracked sometimes, right? So this is my advice. There's a few things I'm gonna build on, and the first thing is, what is meditation? Because see, I'm sitting cross-legged right now, okay? I'm on my couch, I'm sitting cross-legged, and I can put my hands right on my knees and close my eyes. My back is aligned, my spine to my neck. I could breathe in. And I could breathe out. And I could breathe in. And I can breathe out. Okay? So that's another form of meditation. But what meditation really is observing your thoughts. Being fully conscious and aware of your thoughts. A lot of people would like to say that's the opposite, but the only way to know or to detach from the thoughts is to be aware of the thoughts, to let them go. It's about not judging your thoughts. So you don't have to sit cross-legged like this with a certain mantra. You know what I mean? Now these fingers and all that deals with certain chakras and mantras and vibrations that activate certain energy forms in yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do that to meditate. A lot of the time when I meditate, I'm at the barbershop with my headphones on and just relaxing and watching every thought that goes through my mind. And I relax. Before I go to sleep, I'll relax on the bed. When I wake up, I can relax in the bed and really observe my thoughts and don't judge them and just let them be. Or think about a particular thing. Now see, that's what I'm saying. Now here's another form of meditation. Now if you want to crisscross applesauce, you know what I mean? If you want to sit crisscross and actually focus on healing yourself with a mantra and a vibration or a frequency and have your fingers a certain way, you can do this and do it that way. But also you can have specific meditations as far as like the thoughts you want to have. Like say you're going through a situation with friends, or a situation in your relationship or family or a job or whatever, right? You can come to a place where you really think about that. You meditate upon it. You sit here and take your time and meditate upon that. You know what I mean? And really focus on those thoughts and realize how you feel. The thoughts you do have, don't judge them. the possibilities. Because see, the thing is about the mind, when you really meditate and pay attention to thoughts, you'll have infinite thoughts. You're in an infinite space when you go into meditation. You're in that darkness. So you're in the middle of darkness and you create lights. You're creating lights because you are the light. So you're creating lights in the darkness in your mind, which is all the thoughts that you're creating. And that's really what meditation is. So you can do it without your eyes closed. You can daydream meditate. You know what I mean? Or like say you don't even gotta cross your legs. You don't even gotta cross your meditation is just thinking upon meditation is just thinking upon something. You know what I mean? Having a thought process of something. Now there's a lot of other people that say, you know, not to think at all. And that's more, see, that's what I'm saying, there's different kind of meditations, because that's when you're thinking too much. Say you got a breakup going on, you broke as hell, your health ain't right, and some crazy shit just happened at work. You know what I mean? If it's like, God damn, I'm having a hell of a day, that's when you want to come and relax your thoughts. You don't even want to think because you're thinking too much. Your third eye and crown chakra is too heavy on you right now, to where you can't even ground yourself. You can't even feel your ego or have fun or you know what I mean, eat. You can't eat. Your solar plexus fucked up. You can't even eat right now because your third eye is thinking way too much right now. That's when you come into the darkness and what they will call get that monkey off your back, and you really just focus on your breathing. You take your time and take them deep breaths. And when you take them deep breaths, you focus on them breaths. I usually, when I do that, I do about a 4 to 6 second inhale and exhale. So I breathe in for 4 and then exhale for 4 or to 6 seconds. If I'm feeling more anxious or uptight, I do a deeper breath. So I'll go for that 6. You know what I mean? That's 6 seconds. So yeah, 4 to 6 seconds, which is interesting because that's like the middle of the number trait, 4, 5, and 6. Those are your middle numbers. That they're the neutral numbers in a way. You know what I mean? They're your balanced numbers in a way. You know what I mean? So you got to balance yourself. Breathe in, breathe out. You know what I mean? Now, second, especially on the goddess's question, she was saying about falling asleep. You know what I mean? What to do when you fall asleep. Now, we're going to get deep with this because sleep is another form of meditation. Because really what we're doing when we close our eyes and meditate, or even when we're not closing our eyes, but we're in our mind's eye, our third eye, we are in darkness or the unconscious. You know what I'm saying? And when we in that's when you create before it manifests. So when you fall asleep, a lot of the time it could be that your consciousness is saying that's what you need to do, because that's the deepest form of meditation. That's how you get into them dream worlds. You hear me? You know what I mean? So I done had meditations where, you know, I'll be meditating and I could just feel myself falling asleep. And I used to be like, damn, why am I falling asleep? But I got to a point where I realized that's my spirit and my body telling me that's the deepest meditation we need to go into. You know what I mean? You got to understand, sometimes your body is going to tell you, or your spirit's going to tell you. They both going to tell you, especially when you let go, because that's another form of meditation, is really letting go. So you can either absorb your thoughts to know yourself, because that's what I do a lot. Sometimes I meditate to know be aware of what I'm thinking, because you can move around this earth and not be aware of the thoughts that you having, and not realizing you manifesting things because your thoughts are in a certain place and you haven't been aware of them thoughts. That's the higher level of conscious. That's deeper. That's what I'm saying. There's levels to consciousness. That's real deep consciousness, when you are aware of your thoughts and you are paying attention to the things that you think of and manifest. Or have you ever thought about something and then you see a sign or hear a song or someone say something that was right on the money with the thought that you was having, that's because you are really in tune with your thoughts, and the universe is showing you that in the reality. You get what I'm saying? That's a whole another form of manifestation, but that deals with consciousness. You get what I'm saying? Meditation like this is a form of spirituality practice. You know what I mean? So their spirituality and consciousness is like this. Consciousness will be the ultimate form of enhancing your spirituality, because a lot of people can practice spirituality things like meditation and wearing crystals, etc., but not having the conscious of what meditation can do with these practices. You might just do a meditation and not be aware of what you're manifesting, and not be aware that you are absorbing your thoughts or letting go of certain thoughts that you don't want to have, and not be aware that you manifested certain things based upon that practice. But when you're conscious, you'll see it, and you'll know it was because you had these thoughts or you was in meditation. You get what I'm saying? But back on subject with the sleep thing, as first, yeah, sometimes it's your spirit and your body coming together saying, hey, let's just go ahead and go into the deepest form of meditation, which would be sleep. You get what I'm saying? Second, to prevent going to sleep during meditation, because there is meditations that you want to actually partake in. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be aware of your thoughts. You don't want to let go. Like letting go and falling asleep, that's a different kind of meditation, because that's where you want to go. You completely letting go when you go to sleep. That's what your spirit and body does. You completely let go. But when you are focusing on a self-love meditation or a particular mantra or a chakra meditation, the best thing to do is do it when you are fully up. As far as when you wake up or rise, I'm working on not using the word wake, but when you rise, every time the sun is up, every time it's sun time, every time it's in the AM, the best time to meditate is when the sun is up, because you are fully in the consciousness at that point. You're all the way aware when you rise out the bed. And that point, you can really have that consciousness type of meditation without, like, when you had a long day and your consciousness went through a whole lot of phases of reality throughout your 24/7, throughout your daily 6 and your daily 360. When you go through that and then you want to meditate after that, that's why you go to sleep, because that's the deepest form of meditation. Your consciousness is already prepared to go into that unconscious form. Your spirit, I should say, not your consciousness. Your spirit, after you went through a lot of forms of consciousness and awareness of your 360, your spirit is ready to be into the unconsciousness. And that's why you may fall asleep when you meditate, because it's like, shit, hell yeah, let's relax. You know what I mean? We're going all the way. We're going deep. We're going into another dimension, another realm. We're leaving here and we're going to create somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing about going to accidentally falling asleep during meditation. You know, but yeah, there's a lot of ways to meditate, man. Meditation isn't, you can meditate while you eat. People, we do it. Everyone meditates. Praying. When the Christians and stuff and Muslims and all that, when they doing that, they're praying. They are meditating. They are meditating, but they don't understand. See, the thing is, they're using affirmations with their eyes closed and then doing this. These are things that activate certain energies, aka chakras in your body that resonate with whatever you're thinking upon. So if I'm praying like this and I'm speaking affirmations into the unconsciousness, that is activating a reality that I would love to manifest, because I'm aware of, when you use affirmations, they're words, they're spells. That is what creates the reality. So when you're doing that, you're just meditating with affirmations. That's all you're doing when you pray. or when people pray. You know what I mean? And that's what Christians and a lot of Muslims and other religions don't overstand. You get what I'm saying? Let alone understand. So that's another thing. But yeah, man, you can eat and meditate. You can eat an apple and drift off into thoughts and meditate. Meditation is nothing but being aware of your thoughts. But when you want to put a focus, that's when it's good to, you know, line your spine, crisscross applesauce, and do your third thizzle. You feel me? So yeah, man, I appreciate all that. Liked it, yo, Sweet Place. I hope I answered a lot of information for you guys. I appreciate you for even asking me to do this, because that means a lot. That means you fuck with me a certain way. For real, because you don't just ask people to do certain videos, and you asked me to do this because you knew that your consciousness knew that I could break it down, and I hope that you got the divine answers through my spirit to you. And all the other people that watch it, I hope that I got the answers that came through my spirit to you from the divine source. Answer things about meditation for you as well. So peace and love to y'all. It's your boy, King of Higher Self, aka Aladdin. Y'all take care of yourself. Much love.